Mork. Mork.
Yeet. Morky. Borky. Yeet. Wow, Spencer isn't creeping anymore.
Alright, you whores. We got
Wow.
Nashville, Minnesota. Starts on the next day in the sim. We got Rangers, Carolina. Starts the next day on the sim. We got Tampa, Washington. Next day on the sim. And then we got Vancouver, Edmonton. Next day on the sim. So they all start on the same day. So Tampa's in and Nashville's in. So do we watch Nashville or Tampa first? That's the question. Hmm. Come on, boys. In the chat, tell me. Tampa or Nashville first?
Nashville first. Nashville.
Alright. So the 59 win Nashville Predators first. Alright, so quick thing that I want to do before I start. I want to go through each team's lines. So because Nashville and Tampa are the only two teams in, it'll be a lot easier. So if you want to change lines, Spencer, just let me know who you want me to flip. So if you want me to move Gallagher up, I can do that. If you want me to move Anders Lee up, I can do that. Forsberg up, I can do that.
Boomer here.
The Rangers are in. So we're gonna start with Nashville first. Since you're joining now, I'm just going through teams, seeing if
Nah, I
anyone
am
wants.
cool with my lines at the moment.
All right, I'm going through teams to see if they want to change lines. Um, for the next round, I feel like that it's an appropriate time to reassess and whatnot. So Nashville's good. I honestly don't think Mark wants to change anything. I think he's perfectly fine with his lines. So Connor, since you're in, do you want to change anything with the Rangers? You have Broussard,
Nah,
Um,
start with Connor 'cause he didn't get to watch New York last time.
right. Okay, I'll start with the Rangers then. Rangers versus Carolina. See if we can get Dom. If you guys can go to the group chat, to see if you can get him on. But in the meantime, Connor, you have Kevin Hayes scratched. If you want to put him in the lineup for someone, you can do that. Um, defense. This is your defense. All of them are
Put
right-handed.
Kreids as 2RW.
So Kreider over Little. Wait, hold on. Over Buchnevich. Ooh, that's not it. So like
Kreider
that.
in place of Bucci.
All right, yeah. Defense, you want to do anything? All of them are right-handed, so I don't think you can really ruin much in terms of like lines and stuff. Like you could throw D'Angelo and Bufflin, Risto.
Kreider not Hayes. Defense is same.
Ah shit. Kreider, and then take Hayes out and put Bucci back in. All right. Sorry about that.
Oh yeah, Kreider not Hayes.
Keep the defense the same. Mark,
Thanks, Mork.
you want to change anything, Mark? I know you haven't really touched your lines, and you don't really care. But if you want to change something like put Shirelli up, or Rust over Palat, Holman over Killer, I don't know. Point over McDavid, I don't know. Any ideas? Any ideas of defense? Move
Switch
Joe.
Coleman and Killern.
All right. Defense. Hetty Sergi, Mac Jones, Shatz, Cernak. Anything here? Or do you want to keep it the same on D?
Jones and Sergachev.
So Hetty Jones, Mac and Sergi. Alrighty. I think that should be good. Scratches, Roots. I don't know if you want to put him in over Cernak,
That's
but
good, thanks.
all right. I think I hit everything. Um, gave Nashville. Oh, I didn't show Nashville's defense. Let's see. Do you want to move Provorov up or Severson over Orlov since he's right-handed and Orlov isn't?
Nah, that's good.
All right. Goalies. I don't think you have. Actually, Saros is scratched, but goalies, they don't necessarily matter. You could make Rene your starter. Rene clinched the series, I think.
Yeah, start Pekka.
Start Pekka. I just need to make sure that it doesn't swap um, goalies, because goalie rotation's still on, and when I sim a day, it might switch back. So I don't know why I changed teams to do that, but yeah, I knew it was gonna do that. Anyway, so what I said I was gonna do is sim the first 3 games and see if there's any elimination games after that, that sort of thing. Actually, I'm gonna turn penalties up because We don't get a whole lot. Actually, it's at 3 out of 4, so uh, I'll turn up penalty sliders. I don't know why it's at 0. That's not what I had it set at, but okay. That's probably why we only had like 2 penalties a game. So, you know, elbowing's gay. Sure. There you go. Mm, yeah. Alright, that's enough. That's what I wanted. I came in here to do one specific thing. So auto rotate goalies is on. I'm gonna turn it off now that it's not the regular season. That way Pekka stays in. Alright. So here's the plan. I'm gonna sim the first 3 games, but we're gonna watch the Rangers Hurricanes. So we're gonna sim here. All the series is play at the same time. So if I sim 3 games for the Rangers, it'll be 3 games for everybody else. So it's now that it's in the second round, it's gonna be a lot easier to go through. So 2-1 series lead for the Rangers, 2-1 series lead for the Predators, 2-1 series lead for the Canucks, and 2-1 series lead for the Lightning. Alright, so we're going to watch game 4. Connor, you still in the chat? I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
Fuck yeah, let's go Rangers.
Alright. Hurricanes a home team. They are down 2-1 in the series. Fuck. Now that it's in the second round, I'm going to turn up crowd volume just a little bit to like 6. That way it gets a little bit more hype. When it gets to the cup finals, I'm going to turn it up to like an 8 or 9. Just so the crowd is a little bit more impactful and possibly more exciting. Makes it a little bit more exciting, I guess. Why is that like guest selection? It's either Snoop Dogg or all. I don't understand.
Mika gonna silence the Carolina crowd anyway.
Um. Okay.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg or Snoop Dogg? It's really difficult. I don't know who to choose.
There are no other guest commentators. EA didn't care enough for more than one. Snoop Dogg won.
Did you know that if you just tell the coronavirus no, that it can't infect you because you didn't give it its consent? So, anyways, Hopi and Patrick Roy have been playing really well in the playoffs in in net. I'm laughing at my own joke. I'm retarded. Anyways, opening draw
Oh
for game.
really? Shit, I need to try that.
I fucking hate myself. Rangers lead 2-1 in the series here in Game 4 in Carolina. Bufflin plays it down low and Wong makes the save with the glove. Offensive zone face-off now for the Rangers. It's won back by Eichel, and now Svechnikov carries it up for Carolina. The game speed feels a lot better now that I turned it down because it was at 5. And I feel like it was just constantly up and down the ice. And it was just unrealistic. So now that I slowed it down a little bit.
You don't have consent to enter my body, Corona. Sounds like a high school party or some shit.
Yeah. I can't focus on commentating because that stupid ass joke. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Alright. Raquel has it up to Eichel. Eichel plays it across, and now it's up ice to Svechnikov. He's hit as he tries to dump it in. Fox plays it to Mika Zibanejad.
Was a good joke, to be honest.
Through the circle, fires one. Turned aside by Waugh. Thanks, Mark. Played across now, Ellis. Ellis up to Eichel. Eichel fires one in deep. Played up now, Chris Kreider. Kreider to Fox. Fox takes it up himself. Now to Eric Stahl. Stahl stops at the hash marks, finds Adam Fox, walks in, waits, fires, scores! Adam Fox takes the space in front of him and rips it past Patrick Roy to open up the scoring here in Game 4. And it's his second of the playoffs. He takes the pass, walks in, waits, and then just rips it past the blocker of Waugh. And the all-important opening goal is scored by the Rangers. Does anyone else hate the fact that whenever a player gets drilled, when they score a goal, they get up slowly and then just start selling as if nothing happened? Anyways, Ristolainen plays it through to D'Angelo. He's knocked off the puck, and Eric Gustafsson will take it the other way for Carolina. Glides in. Pass is broken up, and now Stahl will send it up ice to Chris Kreider. Kreider looks to dump it in. He's dropped. Now it's Sean Couturier. Cross now Niederreiter. Niederreiter stops. Cuts in. Played across. Broken up. Couturier down low. Chance.
I hate how outdated and clunky the animations are.
Yeah. Was that more? Oh, Spencer? Yeah. Pass broken up. Buchnevich dishes it to Eric Stahl, who's knocked off the puck by Pesce, and now he'll break it out to Ehlers. Ehlers to Gustafsson. Gustafsson cuts wide into the corner, curls back out front, broken up, and Henrique will take it the other way for the Rangers. Cuts through and into the offensive zone. Out front, plays it back. Stahl to the point. Trouba shot goes wide. Pesce picks up the puck, plays it along the boards to Zingle. Back to Gustafsson, now to Kubelik, to Williams. Justin Williams down low, passes off the mark. In a race for it, Carlo gets there first. Dishes up to Little. And Little will send it in deep. Pesce picks it up behind his own net. Battle for it's kicked out to Gustafsson. Zingle now. Across to Kubelik. Kubelik gains the offensive zone. Pass
the
is
whole
intercepted.
Game needs a revamp. Pretty sure 20 is on the same engine as old generation games.
And it'll be sent in deep. 100%, Mark. Aho somehow cuts between two Rangers, plays it across to Williams, a shot, turned aside by Hopi, rebound loose. Hopi will find and freeze, move forward 10 to go in the forest. Zibanejad leads all players in the postseason for hits, somehow. Sure. Defensive zone faceoff won by the Rangers. Kreider, intercepted pass. Ellis will restart. Played across now Burns to Wheeler. Wheeler played across to Raquel. Raquel down low. It's intercepted by Kreider. Eric Stahl across now to Jonathan Drouin. Drouin to the middle stall. Looking for Drouin. It's intercepted by Aho on the back check. Burns will break it out himself. Cuts to the neutral zone and into the offensive zone now. Around behind Holtby. Out front to